Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and stay tuned by clicking the bell icon. Zelah showed grace and maturity in the face of Caroline's offensive remarks. He's a deserving winner. It all started with a game of spin the bottle style truth or dare in the Big Brother house. When it landed on Zelah, a trans man, fellow housemate Caroline asked, without hesitation, if you had a CK, what would you do with it? ***. Zelah, laughing awkwardly, replied that he'd helicopter it. Then came another moment. The bottle spun again and landed on Nancy, who identifies as pansexual. Caroline, who has openly claimed to be quite good friends with Nigel Farage, chimed in once more, if you could shag anyone in the house. You're on a desert island, there's one person left. You might be able to make babies and form a new civilization. Who would you shag? Nancy eventually answered that she was most attracted to Zelah. Caroline's response? She's a girl. Cue hands over faces, audible groans, and one of the most uncomfortable silences the Big Brother house has seen. As if things weren't already bad enough, Caroline followed up with, but you haven't got a willy, have you? As a trans person watching this unfold, it was painful, not just for its awkwardness, but because it was familiar. Many of us have been in that exact situation. What starts as curiosity or an innocent question spirals into something deeply disrespectful and, frankly, absurd. To Zelah's immense credit, he remained composed, calm, and far kinder than the moment deserved. Later, he admitted how difficult the experience was, and understandably so. Being misgendered feels like a punch to the stomach, no matter how confident or self-assured you are. Like Zelah, I try to approach questions with patience, especially when they come from a place of genuine curiosity. Just this week, I gave a talk to over 350 students about being trans. They asked everything from which changing room I used to whether I'd had surgery. Some of it was personal, yes, but it felt respectful. They listened. They wanted to learn. And that makes all the difference. Because there's a vast gap between asking questions to understand and refusing to acknowledge who someone is. Following the incident, Caroline was issued a formal warning. To her credit, she apologized sincerely and accepted the warning without protest. A preview of tonight's Big Brother, Late and Live, even shows Caroline and Zelah hugging after her apology, a moment of closure, it seems. Still, the exchange highlights a harsh reality for trans people. Our boundaries are often pushed, bent, or ignored entirely. And when those boundaries are crossed, we're still expected to remain calm and accommodating. Because heaven forbid a trans person expresses anger or frustration, that's seen as the real problem. Sure, conflict makes good television. And sometimes these difficult conversations can lead to real understanding. But there's always a cost, and too often, it's paid by the people already carrying the heaviest weight. Sadly, this isn't the only anti-LGBTQ+ incident in this Big Brother season. Earlier this week, housemate George mocked Sam, an openly queer contestant, mimicking his voice and mannerisms. Sam rightly likened it to the homophobic bullying he endured at school. Because that's exactly what it was. George was given a formal warning at the time. But following further unacceptable behavior, he's now been removed from the house entirely. Honestly, it feels long overdue. Both of these incidents were upsetting, but I'm relieved action was taken. As for Caroline, I hope this moment becomes a catalyst for growth. Everyone makes mistakes, but meaningful change only happens when people are open to learning from them. And Zelah? He's handled everything with remarkable strength and dignity. He's been a powerful representative of the trans community, showing grace under pressure, humor in the face of discomfort, and wisdom beyond his years. I couldn't be prouder, and I couldn't think of a more deserving winner. If you like the video, don't forget to like, comment and share.